If you're already receiving Social Security, or if you're about to start, I need you to stop what you're doing right now and watch this video all the way through. Because there is something happening right now with your monthly benefit amount. And the good news is, there's actually some good news for a change. But here's the thing. If you don't understand what's going on, you could miss out on money that you are absolutely entitled to. Money that could be coming your way every single month. And I want to make sure that doesn't happen to you, so stay right here. I'm going to walk you through everything in plain, simple English. No confusing government language, no fine print tricks. Just the facts, laid out clearly so you can understand exactly what this means for your wallet. Now, you might be wondering, why does this affect me? I haven't done anything wrong. I've paid into the system my whole working life. I just want to receive what I was promised. And you are absolutely right. You have. But here's the thing about Social Security. It's not a simple system. The rules change. The numbers get recalculated. And sometimes, things happen in Washington that can affect your check, whether you're paying attention or not. This particular situation, this possible $200 increase, it's something that could affect over 70 million Americans who rely on Social Security. That includes retirees, people on disability, and even some surviving spouses. So yes, this is personal. This is about your money. And you deserve to know about it. Let me break this down in plain English. Every year, Social Security benefits can go up. This is called a COLA, a cost of living adjustment. It's basically Social Security's way of trying to keep up with inflation, the rising cost of groceries, medicine, housing, and all the things you need every day. Now, for the past few years, those COLA increases have actually been pretty significant. In 2024, benefits went up by 8.7%. That was the biggest jump in over 40 years. In 2025, it was 3.2%. In 2026, it was 2.5%. But here's what's different about what we're talking about today. There's a proposed change, something that's been moving through Congress, that would add an additional boost on top of the regular COLA. And for many seniors, that boost could mean an extra $200 a month or more. Let me say that again, because I want it to sink in. We're not talking about the regular yearly adjustment. We're talking about a separate, additional increase, one that would put real money back in your pocket every single month. Now, here's where it gets a little complicated. And I want to be straight with you, because I know you've seen a lot of headlines that turn out to be nothing. This $200 increase is not guaranteed. Not yet. What we have right now is a bill, a proposed law called the Social Security Fairness Act, which has already been signed into law, and a broader effort called the Social Security 2100 Act, which is still working its way through Congress. The Social Security Fairness Act, the one that's already been signed, that's the good news we've been waiting for. It eliminates two provisions called the Windfall Elimination Provision and the Government Pension Offset. Now those are complicated names, but here's what they mean in simple terms. For years, certain public sector workers, teachers, firefighters, police officers, government employees were having their Social Security benefits unfairly reduced. Some were losing hundreds of dollars every month. That law has now been repealed, which means those folks will start seeing more money. And honestly, that's a big deal. That's real money being restored to people who earned it. Let me give you a real example. Let's call her Margaret. Margaret is 71 years old. She taught school for 32 years in Ohio. She paid into Social Security when she worked summers and part-time jobs. But when she retired, the government said, because of those two provisions I mentioned, that her Social Security benefit had to be reduced. She was only getting about $400 a month instead of the $800 she was supposed to get. Margaret didn't do anything wrong. She worked her whole life. She paid her taxes. But she was penalized anyway, just because of the type of job she had. Now, with this new law, Margaret could start receiving an additional $300 to $400 a month. That is life-changing money. That's groceries. That's medication. That's a little bit of breathing room. And there are millions of people, just like Margaret out there. Maybe you know someone like that. Maybe you are someone like that. Now I want to be balanced with you, because I think you deserve that. Let me give you the realistic picture. The worst case? If the broader Social Security 2100 Act doesn't pass or gets delayed, the additional $200 monthly increase for all recipients may not happen right away. Washington moves slowly. Bills get stalled. Promises get made and then forgotten. That's just the reality of how things work in Congress. But here's the hopeful part. And I really mean this. The Social Security Fairness Act that has already been signed into law, that is real, that is happening. And the Social Security Administration is already processing those retroactive payments and updated monthly benefits. If you were affected by those two old provisions, the WEP or GPO, you may already have a back payment coming to you. Some people are getting lump sum retroactive payments of several $1,000s. On top of that, there is growing bipartisan support. That means both Republicans and Democrats for improving Social Security benefits. The political winds are shifting. Seniors vote in large numbers, and lawmakers know it. So while nothing is 100% guaranteed in politics, and I'll never promise you something I can't be sure of, the direction things are moving is genuinely more positive than it's been in years. Now, before I tell you what to do, I need to clear something up. Because I see the comments on videos like this, and I know a lot of people are scared. Your Social Security benefits are not going away. I want you to hear that clearly. Despite what you may have seen in scary headlines or heard from politicians trying to make a point, nobody is cutting off your Social Security check. The program is not disappearing. It is funded. You paid into it. It is legally protected. Are there long-term financial challenges for the program? Yes, there are. And Congress will have to address them over the next decade. But that is a separate conversation. What you're receiving now and what you're entitled to receive, that is not being taken from you. Don't let anyone scare you with that, okay? I just want you to have the facts. So here's what I want you to actually do. These are simple steps, and I promise none of them are complicated. First, go to ssa.gov and create a My Social Security account if you don't already have one. It's free, it's secure, and it lets you see your current benefit amount, your earnings history, and any updates to your account. This is where you'll be able to see if any adjustments have been made to your payment. Second, if you are a retired teacher, police officer, firefighter, or government worker, you need to check whether you were previously subject to the WEP or GPO. If you were, contact the Social Security Administration directly. You can call them. Ask them specifically about your updated benefit amount under the new Fairness Act. Third, make sure your direct deposit information is up to date. Any increases or retroactive payments will be sent to the bank account on file. If your account has changed, update it right away. Fourth, be patient but stay informed. The SSA is processing millions of cases. It may take a few months for your updated amount to show up. That's normal. That's expected. It doesn't mean it's not coming. And fifth, do not give your Social Security number or banking information to anyone who calls you, emails you, or contacts you claiming to be from Social Security. The SSA will never ask for that over the phone. That is always a scam. Always. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, were you affected by the WEP or GPO? Have you already seen a change in your benefit amount? Or maybe you know someone, a spouse, a parent, a friend, who could benefit from this information. Because honestly, that's the most important thing you can do right now. Share this video. Not everyone knows about this. A lot of people who deserve more money simply don't know to ask for it. You could be the reason someone finds out they have extra money coming. If this video helped you understand what's going on, even just a little, please give it a thumbs up. It helps more people find this information. And if you want to stay up to date on Social Security changes, Medicare updates, and anything else that affects your benefits and your retirement, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. I cover these topics every week, and I'm always going to give it to you straight. You've worked hard your whole life, you've earned your benefits, and you deserve to understand exactly what's happening with them. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.